The hair's like falling out though. Like falling out. Hi guys, it's Lana here. Welcome back to Lana Summertime. Today I am going to be trying out wigs from none other than my faves at YesStyle. They have got so many products on their website. You do usually have to wait a while to get what you've ordered. I guess that's just because they don't tend to like overstock. They kind of just stock based on demand. So I guess they don't have overflow all the time. They're not being wasteful like that. So they sometimes just order stuff in if people are ordering it, so you have to wait a while. So that's why I really like YesStyle. They also have a huge collection of wigs, synthetic wigs that are super inexpensive, not like these human hair, Peruvian, Brazilian, Mongolian human hair wigs that you see all over YouTube. I've tried them myself. They look good, but they're very expensive. Like hundreds of pounds for a good one. I decided to have a look at some more synthetic wigs to see if you can get that same kind of effect on a budget. So let's go and have a look at the wigs, shall we? So what have I got here? I'm watching a video about the American Civil War right now. Why am I watching that? I just watched a video about Queen Mary of England. The first wig that I'm going to show you is Chiron. It's the long full wig, wavy. It was £13.05. That's like the price of a Nando's with a drink with chips on the side. But instead of this one little snack, you can become a snack, hopefully. Does it come with a wig cap? It comes with a wig cap, yes. Oh my gosh, it looks like I scalped somebody. Hello, Chiron, bonjour. Oi, she's thick, look at that. I've braided my hair. You will already have seen the braided video. And if you haven't, then you can click up here to see the braided video. So I kind of just go like this with my hair. I used to kind of try to pin my hair down, but I feel like when you do that, the bobby pins can get really uncomfortable. So I'm gonna try my hardest to kind of just wrap it up like this. Oh, what? Okay, maybe I need the bobby pins there. Oh no, that's all right. That's all right. Why does this happen when I'm trying to do my hair, my nail breaks and catches on everything? If you guys were wondering, like if you have a lace front, it means that you can kind of see underneath the wig. It helps to wear a scalp colored cap because when you can see it through the lace, then it looks more like scalp. She doesn't have a lace front, so actually you're not going to be able to see what color is here anyway. This has like this plastic, like rubber front. It's very thick. Oh no, this kind of made me feel a bit gross for a sec because like it looks like a chunk of someone's scalp. Right, so the hair kind of like goes underneath the plastic, so that's gonna look very unnatural when it goes on. Anyway, let's put that on my head. Whoa, whoa, oh my gosh, Sharon, did you have to be this thick? You can secure it with this at the back. I love wigs that have this. I think most of them do now, but sometimes you come across ones that don't, and it just means they're a bit harder to kind of secure on. So I have such a big forehead naturally, sometimes it's hard for me to kind of look at a wig and think like how far back it needs to be to look natural. I have this little hair brush which is like designed for wigs. Hopefully it won't make her too frizzy, but she's already very frizzy. This is not a tangly wig at all. Okay, let's just test a small section and see if it makes it frizzy. No. Nah, that's all right, isn't it? That's good. Why is there so much of you? Why? Wow! Because you know, actually the hair moves really well, like moves really nicely. Like obviously we need to fix up this front because that doesn't look natural at all. We need to do something about that for sure. Look at that, like we can turn a center part into a side. Look how my hand glides through it like that. And the other side, can we flip it? Yeah, we need to glue it down, but we can flip it. So I think I'm gonna have to trim out some edges because this does not run. Look at that. And why does the hair, look at this. Why does the hair kind of like go underneath the scalp? Like if people don't have hair coming like out from underneath, why is it like that? Okay, so I've gone and got some tools. I've had to put this headband on because I cannot cope with how thick this hair is. And it's just gonna be easier to work on it if we just don't have that getting in our way. I really just need to like tackle these pieces of hair that are kind of coming from underneath. And we'll do that the whole way around. We'll trim it down and we'll glue it down. And hopefully that will give us a bit more of a natural look. You need to do it the whole way along. You kind of run the risk of exposing the wefts. You can see wefts right here, so we don't want to make it too thin to the point where you can see those. But at the same time, it needs to be a bit thinner to look natural, because this does not look natural right now. This is a lot. Maybe we can just hide it by making kind of just a fringe or something. Why do I already like that? It always feels scary, like any amount of cut hair just feels scary, doesn't it? Do the same thing over here. Not sure if I can get it to that the same as what I just did on the other side. Let's just pluck out some from this middle section, some from there. Hey, what's wrong with you? You're looking kinda down to me. So we're just plucking, plucking, plucking. It's a dead giveaway that this is a wig because my hair is not this thick. My hair is not this thick. And it kind of seems like counterintuitive because somebody somewhere has obviously spent time putting all of this hair here and it doesn't look natural, so now we have to go and take it all out. Doesn't it? Isn't it just crazy? I might have to, like, you see all of this hair that's kind of underneath. It's impossible to make that look natural, so I'm just going to get rid of most of that, I think. We can finish off doing the scalp. We can get a bit more out of here. Get a few more random parts just around the top of the head. Oh gosh, Sharon, what do you think you're doing, love? Before we can go on, I'm going to have to add a little bit of frizz control spray. Now this is synthetic hair, so I'm not sure how the frizz control spray is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Cheer on, please, just eat it up, just have it. Oh, Chiron, I think she likes it. Alright, we're doing a bit of a wet look then, okay. See, I like this wig because the wet look is kind of nice on this wig. On the photo, the ends were a lot curlier than this. Ends are straight on this. So, not really as advertised in that sense. Okay, loads better though, loads better. Still looks very unnatural on the top though, so we need to fix that. Baby hairs, the most important part of making any wig look natural, because you can hide this kind of plasticky part, kind of, if you do it well. So we just want really sparse hair, like really thin. And we're going to lay it down. So I'm going to take, I think I'll take some of the taming polish, not sure how well it's going to work. This is by Mark Hill. And I'm just going to put that all over this. Oh my gosh, look how thick it is. And then I'm going to take a ribbon and I'm going to lay these edges down flat. And I'm just going to tie that to my head like this. And then just tie that to your head like this. Okay, so while that's just like getting stuck like that, flattening down, I'm just going to chill. That's all for the base. Okay, well it's definitely stuck down. I'm not sure like how natural that looks or anything, but that's what we're gonna be working with. I'm in the deep end, watches are diving. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. Maybe that's it, maybe that's all we can do. I'm starting to think that maybe the best way to get this to look natural is to distract from the fact that you can see a big lump of plastic right here by wearing a huge accessory. Like that might literally be the only way that you're going to achieve it, because I've tried. I mean, it doesn't look awful, let's just agree there. Like it doesn't look absolutely horrendously bad. It doesn't look super obvious to like the standard observer, but I mean, it is quite obvious. Like if you're kind of speaking to someone, they might be able to tell. It depends how much they know about wigs. Sometimes people don't know. Like, I mean, we know. We can look at this and we know. Why did this cheap wigs do this? Like, let's just try and like cover it up then. Sharon deserves a photo and some pics just for that. Okay guys, so I've been playing with Sharon for a while and it's safe to say that I'm quite happy with this wig. Considering it only cost £13, you know, I think I could wear this non-ironically. Let me, do you know what would be so simple? A beanie. Why did I not even think of a beanie? Okay. Aqua-legged. Yeah, duh. So you can save any of these problems just by putting something simple like a beanie on. Let's try and bring this fringe back, see if we can work that into it a little bit. There you go. Fine. The thing with these is that even though they are synthetic, you know, they don't look that different to my natural hair. So this is a Sharon long full wig straight. It's supposed to have this kind of blonde highlights. It's quite like a dark blonde, light brunette, mousy brown with golden highlights. However, what I received was this, and this really does not look the same. Oh my gosh, Sharon, you're like ruining the frame. You're like sitting there like a ghoul. You look like The Grudge or something over there, Sharon. Come on. What was once mousy brown, golden highlights, you know, colors that worked very well together, is now this kind of mahogany chestnut, dark red, and very yellow streaks. I was not expecting that, so I'm not really sure how we're going to work that in. We'll find a way. I'm sorry, Sharon number 2, what are you doing? Okay, my hair's doing mad things underneath the wig as well. Do you know what I do like about this wig is the length and just how silky it is and how it flows. Like, it feels like a human hair wig, but it's not. It's synthetic. So, you know, it does feel nice. However, it's just the colours. Why did they... What are these colours about? What is that, please? And once again, they've done this crazy thing at the front. Actually, with Sharon number 2, we don't even have a straight part. What is going on? Sharon number 2, get it together, girl. She's so silky, like so silky. The hair's like falling out though. Like falling out. It's everywhere. But it's so pretty though. Do you know what I do? I love blonde wigs though. I just love what it does like for my face and my colourings and stuff. Oh, it's silky. It's too silky, Sharon. So it just feels so nice though. It feels so nice. I wish I could make it work, but you know what, I'm not going to do all the work that I did for the other hair because I just don't think that that's going to work for Sharon number 2. Sharon number 2 was not built to look natural like that. But what do we think off the bat? What do we think? I like, now that it's on, I'm really thinking the colour's really not too bad at all, and I'm wondering like what I was complaining about so hard. I'm not going to do all of the work on Sharon number 2 because I feel as though I've already shown you guys what techniques you can do to try and make a cheap wig look more natural and more like an expensive wig. So we could do that with Sharon number 2. I just don't think it's going to work anyway. And we have all these other techniques, you know, we can use hair accessories, we can use hats, bandanas, all kinds of things to help just cover up this area right here. So with all that being said, leave a comment for me, let me know which one of these wigs you liked best, and you know, maybe I'll actually wear it out. You might see it on Instagram. So I'm just kind of counting on you guys to be honest and, you know, stop me looking like a fool out here on these streets. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video and learned something. Please thumbs up if you did. Also subscribe and hit the notifications bell, because if you do not hit the notification bell, then you won't be notified and you won't know when I make new videos. Also get me on Instagram for the life of Lana Summer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.